Okay. Have I slept? I think I have. But it's been a couple of days. And I can't remember. Uh... I need to sleep in 6 hours. I could take a job. Freight market. Where am I? I'm in San Francisco. Hey, Mom! How are you? To LA. Phoenix. That's going to FedEx. Flagstaff. Barstow. Holbrook. Just finished supper. That's awesome. Let's take this really boring load over to Phoenix because it'll take me through Ehrenberg, and that'll get me that mapped off. Plus, I know I need to deliver something to the Phoenix airport to get a Dealy Bopper, an achievement. So I think I'll do that. Go through here, hoping that this is going to the airport, and if not, see if there's an inner city one. Sometimes there's inner city ones that'll take it to the airport, and then I can just do that. All right, let's do that. And that's not a rush job either, so. And in case you hadn't noticed, we're in my new truck with the killer paint job. Purple and teal chameleon circuitry. Looks really good. And inside I've got accessories on my dashboard. I've got like a cell phone keys and a little truck up on the top, a little Garfield sticky thing on the windshield, some toilet paper, a Coke, pens and stuff, and a puppy. I don't know what to name the puppy yet, so I'm gonna wait until people show up. A lot of people show up to the stream, and we'll take like a vote and see what we should name the puppy. And a laptop. Okay, let's go. See, I don't want that. Name him Good Buddy. Man, that GPS on the dash really doesn't show a whole lot, does it? Aha, there we go. As in 10-4, good buddy. I kind of like that idea. Man, Mom, how are you coming up with the good ideas? Oh, geez, that turn is not a 30-mile-an-hour turn. Just kind of cut that truck off, because that's fun. I'm starting to now that I'm thinking about it, I'm starting to really like that name. Good Buddy. Or we could just name him Buddy and he'd be a good buddy. Right? Like a good boy. He's such a good buddy. I don't need to be in that lane. I can just stay in this lane, it's fine. It has a really big sidebar thing, blocking a lot of my road view, but that's alright. Okay. It's going to take a surprisingly long amount of time to get down to where I need to pick this thing up. 20 more minutes? I'm going to have to sleep in 5 hours instead of 6 by the time I get there. Oh well. Not the end of the world. How did it not tag me for running that red? Technically, I was in the intersection while the light was still yellow. This game is very lenient on running yellow lights. As long as you cross the stop line with your front tires before the light turns red, they consider it a yellow light. I'm gonna need to get into the other lane here. Can I get over, little red car? Please? Thank you. Alright, so this should be a relatively boring load to take. But that's fine. They all can't be really exciting, awesome, cool things. There's actually a sleepy place right here. How long until this load expires? This load expires in... Oh, 1 hour, 47 minutes. So I need to take it now. Alright, that's fine. Oh, there it is. Yeah, hold on. Let me turn around. Ooh, that container has seen better days. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. See if we can pull this out relatively straight. Clear that fence. Awesome. Okay, let's get out of here. Where are we going? I need to stop in 5 hours for some sleep. So I'll probably stop here. Whoops, not there. There. Because that'll probably take me 5 hours to get there. Yeah, we're just going to go down through LA, through Ehrenberg, over to Phoenix. Where's the airport? I get the feeling this is the airport. Oh, I also need to come up here and explore this area. That's got a couple of cool places near it. Okay, we'll do that after we make the delivery. Time is it? It's 6:07. For a second, I thought that was real time. I was all like, really? It's like 6:30 here. I'm not the smartest guy. Oh, geez, there is backed up traffic. Whoops. I mean, I guess I'll stay in this lane. I'm good with that. Yeah, see, that bus was into the crosswalk when the light was yellow. So when it turned red, the game forced him to go. So it follows the same rules for me. I'm actually really liking this new truck. It's going to take me a little while to get used to turning with how much bigger the nose of this truck is to my other vehicles. But I think I'm going to like it. I really like the paint job. I like the sounds. I like my horn. Even my standard horn is good. That's my regular horn. And these are my air horns. So they all sound really good. But I like the truck engine. The only thing I don't like is I don't like that in-dash GPS. I wish it was on the window. I know I can get a GPS to attach to the window, but then I have two of them and it looks really weird. I'd rather just suffer with that in-dash. That one's really just there to notify me that a turn is upcoming, you know? Hey, thanks, Mom, for updating the Discord channel. Yeah, for anybody watching, if y'all want to join the Discord, there's a link right there. You can come hang out in our server. We've got a whole ton of cool people in there that just kind of chill, hang out, talk video games. I like it. I love the sound of this truck. Sounds so good. What happened to your announcements? What announcements? I posted in Discord I was going live. Oh, I changed, Did I not get a follower thing? Did we not get otters a second ago? We should have gotten otters when somebody followed. I'm gonna go around this 18-wheeler. Oh God! Why are you doing this to me? Okay. Yo, what's up, Shadow? Oh, the bits. I need to see about setting up multiple alert systems because I set up the bits for Alien Isolation so that people couldn't donate 1 bit and startle the hell out of me. So I set it up so that anything under 100 bits, you would get the animation for it, but you wouldn't actually get the audio file. So it'll still announce it on stream, you just won't get an audio cue with it. But if you donate 100 bits or more, you get the audio cue that scares me. Because it turned into a bad thing where, like, everybody was donating 1 bit after 1 bit after 1 bit, and I was constantly jumping and having a heart attack every, like, 30 seconds. I was like, I can't do this. I'm fine with people scaring the heck out of me. But if they want to scare me, they got to pay for my medical bills. But hopefully I can set up, what I want to do is I want to set up 2 different scenarios for that. One where I'm streaming a normal game, and then I don't care if it notifies for 1 bit, really. And then one if I'm streaming a scary game, at which I'm like, alright, y'all are going to have to pay. You're going to have to pay to scare me. If I'm going to jump that hard, I need $1. Alright. Let's get into the fast lane, do some passing here. But the follow should have made an alert sound, honestly. I should have heard the little, like, bling, or whatever it does when the otters dance. I need to check into that. There was no, yeah, there was no audio with it, was there? I didn't think so. I need to see what's going on with that. Maybe something got unchecked on accident. Okay. What am I hauling anyway? Home accessories. So what's that? Like kitchen utensils and stuff? Microwaves, toasters. Because it's not furniture. You went to see Justice League? Was it just as big of a letdown as people were saying? Lamps, picture frames, yeah, stuff like that. That's kind of what I thought. Like everything for your house that's not a major appliance or big furniture. Candles. Okay, I'm gonna need to sleep in about 2 hours, which should be fine. I'm coming up on my exit, I think. Everybody I've... Not as bad as Batwing. That's basically what everybody's saying. Hey, how'd you like Justice League? It was good. It was better than Batman v Superman. Would you go see it twice in the theaters? Nah. I'd see Thor twice. But I don't think I'd see Justice League twice. Okay, fair enough. That's pretty much what all my friends said. I mean, you're my friend too, so I don't know what you said, but all my, like, work buddies... Oh, yeah, just pretty much. It's going a bit too fast there, but that's alright. This truck has good brakes. Good enough. Alright, let's turn my real lights on now. $280,000 in the bank. Once I save up about 400, I'm going to see if I can pay off my debt. Actually, no, once I hit 400, I'm going to see if I can upgrade... See if I can upgrade one of my garages. Probably Albuquerque. Thor was awesome. I did see it twice. There you go. That says enough. Where's my sleepy spot? Whoops, take that out. Why is that going there? Okay, that's not doubling around anymore. Okay, yeah, I should be able to make that. That's not that far. How much time do I have left? 127. I'm gonna be right on the cusp, I think. Getting dessert. Jealous. Well, that's something. So now you didn't feel like you wasted your admission on Justice League. Now you get to go see another movie for free. Did the movie, like, stop playing midway through or something? I had that happen once where they played, like, the first 5 minutes of a movie without audio. Unfortunately, I didn't get a free admin ticket because they just restarted the whole movie over. Because it was only, like, 5 minutes in, so they're like, screw it. We'll just take that time off of the cleaning the theater time. One hour remaining. Oh wow, that is weird. So you just got, like, bass would start at a certain point in the movie, and then that bass rumble would just continue for like 10 minutes, even though it's completely out of context. That is strange. It'd be better for them to go disconnect that bass speaker than it would be to leave it on all the time. Okay, 40 minutes. I'm getting close, but I think I'm going to be late. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to make it in time, but that's all right. I'm not going to be that much over. Road work ahead. Which side of the road? My side. So we're going to change lanes. Oh, 35 miles an hour. Ew. Even though the game doesn't actually register it as 35 miles an hour on the speedometer thing over on the side, all the AI seem to drive that speed. So that's interesting. I don't know how they do that. Yeah, we have a really cool movie theater in town called the Alamo Draft House, which is, it's a much smaller theater than, like, the big multiplexes. I think it only has, like, 8 screens. But they sell the seating in the theaters as per seat, and you choose your individual seat. And you're guaranteed to get that seat. And it's usually, like, a lazy boy style chair. And they have extremely strict rules on disturbing during the movie. So like, they come out and tell you to turn your phones off during the film, and if you talk on your phone during the film, an usher will come over and physically remove you from the theater. As opposed to most megaplexes where they tell you to turn your phone off, and then if you leave your phone on, literally nothing happens. So there's a couple of movies coming up that I know Cappy and I are going to want to go see, and we're going to go watch in that theater. Why can't I rest? Oh, there we go. I went too far forward. Yeah, one of the big things with this place is that it's very serious on its rules. Like, it's literally that they're not a big place. I mean, they have probably like 15 theaters in Texas, but they've hired like actors to do the little thing in front of the movie that says turn your cell phones off. But it's like big name actors. Like, they'll get like Brad Pitt to come on there and say like, turn your cell phones off, you son of a bitch. And they're like, they really don't care. They're just like, you better turn your fucking cell phones off. You can also, with your ticket, you can buy it as dinner and a movie, and you show up to the movie a little early. You show up to the movie a little early, and you can eat at the theater because they'll have little tables there. It's pretty neat. Do we have a restaurant called Jimmy's Egg? Doesn't sound familiar, so I'm going to say no. What kind of restaurant is that? Breakfast and brunch open 6 to 2. I know we have a brunch place here, but it's not called Jimmy's Egg. It's like a locally owned place. Kind of the same hours. I think it's probably more like 10 to 2 for this place, because it's not breakfast. It's specifically brunch. Oh, I don't need these on anymore. Although the place we have is like ridiculously expensive. It's like brunch is $15, and that doesn't include alcohol. Because I know a lot of like rich hoity-toity ladies that like to eat brunch in like fancy restaurants, and they want to like have cocktails and stuff while they're there. Oh, cinnamon roll pancakes. Interesting. Recently, we've been having like, we've started making our own banana pancakes and chocolate chip pancakes at home, so. Oh, it's more like a Denny's or an IHOP. Got you. Yeah, no, this is like a hoity-toity. The place in my town's like a hoity-toity. Rich ladies come and eat brunch here because they think it makes them celebrities for a day, kind of thing. I mean, it's, you know, the side of town it's going to be on. It's, It's where the kings are, if that tells you anything. It's out near where Grammy used to live. Recipe for the pancakes are online. Cinnamon roll pancakes sound like they would be delicious. Probably wouldn't be that hard either. I mean, it's cinnamon and cream cheese frosting on a pancake, probably. Hey, Marty, what's up? Now he's hungry? You're welcome. Go faster, truck. Go faster than 55. I know you can. I'm the one limited in speed. They don't even need syrup.
That's good because I don't like syrup.
Yeah. The cinnamon mixture is drizzled on and a spiral. Wait, what? Oh, it's drizzled on in a spiral and baked in. So the cinnamon stuff, it's kind of like it's almost like a sauce, like they put down the pancake and then they put the sauce on top of the pancake while it's still cooking kind of thing. So that it like seeps into the pancake batter or whatever. That's kind of smart. That's a smart way to do it. Yeah, when we do banana pancakes, we do it the lazy way, where we take the batter and then we put a couple of bananas in it and mash it into the batter so that it just becomes this banana pancake batter, and then pour it out rather than doing the slices and setting them in there. Then there's cream cheese frosting. That sounds awesome. Is this a hurricane evacuation lane? What is this? What is this lane on the right-hand side of the road here? Truck lane. Slow vehicles only. Oh. Well, hell, let me move over then. I didn't realize it was for me. You used to make pancakes with cinnamon in the batter? I don't remember, but I don't deny it. I do remember that your pancakes were amazing. I don't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. I remember that we used to go to a convenience store and get these giant cinnamon rolls that they had at one of the convenience stores, and that those were freaking amazing. What's that? Loan installment. $5,700. You just saw a tiny Mindy on the side of the road? Click on her. Rub her tummy. She'll give you jamps. She's just trying to get tummy rubs. Was that Cinnabon? Was that actually Cinnabon? Because I thought it was just like a generic, like, convenience store cinnamon roll. Maybe it was name brand. I don't remember. I was a little kid back then. I was probably like $13 or something, I would guess. At a convenience store. Wow. I thought it was just one of those, like, you know how some convenience stores have those pizzas that are like name brand pizzas, but they're just that you can only ever get them at convenience stores. I thought that's what it was. I know, we're being so inconsiderate. Sorry, guys. I already ate dinner. Same thing? Okay. I guess Cinnabon just... Maybe that was before Cinnabon blew up and went everywhere, you know? Because now they're in airports. You got Cinnabon flavored ice creams and stuff like that. And I don't think that was that big when we were getting it. You've been repeatedly dying and don't starve? Well, I mean, that's the whole point of the game, right? Well, the point of the game is not to die, but I mean, if the purpose is not to die, dying is going to happen a lot. It was like its own little store inside of the convenience store? Okay. That's kind of what I thought. It must have been around, either around the beginning or maybe like right before they got big. All the shops are closed. Well, then I can't help you. Well then, I have no idea. That was your attempt to steer the conversation away from food? Well, did you starve? Because then it is about food. I mean, right? Don't listen to him, Mom. It's really fun to make people hungry while they're watching me stream. It's one of the only joys I have left in life. Besides Cappy. I said making people hungry while I stream is one of the few joys I have left. And then I went, besides you. I like that I can actually see my cruise control setting down there now. It's very convenient. You want me to send cookies in your Christmas package? Is that about the joy in life being gone? I mean, I'm never going to turn down cookies, right? Who would be crazy enough to tell their mom, please don't send me cookies? Ah, Marty's got emergency cookies. You're baking some for Grandpa. Awesome. I plan on making cookies for Christmas as well. I like baking. It's fun. And then you get cake. what kind. I'm going to be making 3 kinds. I'm going to make chocolate chunk cookies. I'm going to make some kind of coconut cookie for Cappy and her mom, because they love coconut and I don't. But I'm going to make them cookies anyway. And then we're going to make some kind of... I'm going to try to make some kind of sugar cookie dough that I can use cookie cutters on. So that...
Just say cutout cookies.
Cutout cookies? Okay.
That's what they're called.
That's what they're called? Okay. I didn't know they had a specific name. What's my favorite type of cookie? That's difficult to answer. Probably Snickerdoodles. If not Snickerdoodles, they would be my second favorite. Chocolate Chunk it's between Chocolate Chunk and Snickerdoodles as to which one's my favorite. And it really depends on how I feel at the time. I always will eat either one, but yeah, we want to do little cutout cookies so that they don't, when you bake them, they don't spread and ruin your little cutout that you made. And peanut butter cookies. Oh, peanut butter cookies are good. And chocolate chip pecan. You've never had Snickerdoodles? Oh, dude. It's cinnamon sugar. It's a cinnamon sugar cookie. It's just like a sugar cookie, but with cinnamon too. So good. And it's not like sprinkled on top. It's rolled into the dough. So the dough is cinnamon. Not just the topping. Really good. They sound made up. Google it. It's a thing. It's a southern cookie. I don't know if you're from the United States, Marty, I forget, but it's a southern United States cookie primarily. You're from Eastern EU? Okay. Yeah. You roll it into balls and then roll it into the cinnamon sugar? Oh, okay. I stand corrected. I can't read your name. Oh, that's Zis's. You're from Sweden. Excellent. More Swedes. The color would be fine if I had it on normal Twitch, but I have it in dark mode. So I have like this really, really like dark purple background, and then it's black text over the top of it, so I'm like, You're also a fan of coconut? Yeah, I have a extremely minor coconut allergy, so I just avoid coconut altogether. You're way too lazy to bake. Yeah, coconut doesn't give me any serious health concerns per se, but real coconut, shaved coconut, or anything like that will give me a killer migraine every single time. I think I tried it again like a year ago just to see if I still had the allergy, to see if it went away. Nope, still get really bad migraines. Although I do cook with coconut oil, and I don't get migraines from the oil. It's just the physical, I guess it's the physical meat of the coconut. I think that's what they call the...
It's because coconut oil is a non-allergen the way peanut oil is.
Yeah, exactly. You drank too many pina coladas, now you don't like coconut. It doesn't taste the same coming back up, does it? Nothing tastes quite as good coming back up as it did going down. Man, when am I going to get into Arizona? Come on. California's too big. I want to drive faster than 55. It does. Gross. Ugh. Ehrenberg is coming up close, so... Pineapple is pretty good. I love ham and pineapple pizza. Oh, so good. There was that big thing going around the internet for a while about like people that just hated pineapple on a pizza and said that it should be like outlawed because they were being funny, but they like started fake online petitions to get pineapple outlawed on pizza. I'm like, dude, pineapple on pizza is so good. That's still going on. That's like that Harambe meme. They just need to let it die already. Yeah, Hawaiian pizza is really good. Calzones are awesome. Well, to us, a calzone is just a pizza folded in half, so that so it's a giant hot pocket. Stromboli, yeah. Although Stromboli is rolled, isn't it? As opposed to folded into a pocket. I've made calzones. I've made homemade pizza and homemade calzones. Really good. I think a stromboli would be much more difficult to make because you have to roll it. I have a hard time sometimes with my calzones when I overfill them on accident, and then like the pizza sauce gets on the outside of the dough, and it's hard to get the dough to stick to itself with that. So I would find I would think that stromboli would be difficult in that aspect. You know, as you're rolling it up, you'd start getting it all over the rest of the dough, and then you've got to make sure it closes properly. You're definitely going to have an appetite for supper after this? You're welcome. I need to start marking the border with California on my maps. Oh, I'm literally at the border right now. When I take a route that crosses in or out of California, I need to mark the border so I know where it is. I really hate that 55-mile-an-hour limit. There we go. Oh, I have passed Ehrenberg. No, I'm not going to exit. Screw it. I'll take a job that delivers to Ehrenberg eventually. It just doesn't give me credit for it driving by. because this isn't the center of the city. The city's off of the side. Normally the city's on both sides of the freeway, and thus passing through it counts. You can bypass the next way station, okay? I don't know if y'all saw my truck or not. How pretty is that? Purple with that teal circuitry that kind of comes in and out. Really cool looking. What is way stations? Yeah, that's a US, well, I don't think it's exclusively US, but I don't think it's a thing in the EU. It's a vehicle weigh station. It's a giant set of scales built into the road, and the truck drives on top of that. They weigh your truck, and then depending on the weight of your truck, they help determine things like whether or not your truck has enough axles and tires to properly support that weight on the road so that your truck doesn't damage the road. They also do vehicle inspections to make sure you're running under regulation, things like that. Favorite ethnicity of food? Like Italian, Chinese, American? I would be a 50-50 split between Mexican and Chinese. I mean, I like all of them that you've listed so far. But yeah, Mexican and Chinese are probably at the top of the list. You like American food? I like food, yes. Hamburgers, hot dogs, very good. American style pizza, top notch. The laws are different from state to state. The laws do vary from state to state. There are national laws that all states have to abide by, and then other states have more strict laws if they want to. This is why in California, I can only drive 55 miles an hour, and as soon as I leave California, I can go faster. Because California has a state law that 18-wheelers cannot exceed 55 miles an hour anywhere in the state. That's why I was like, oh, I can't wait to get out of California. Go faster. I can't wait until they add the Texas DLC, because Texas is much more lax on it, too. I want to say truckers can get up to 75 miles per hour in Texas. I've seen them passing me on the highway, and I'm doing 75. So... Italian food's delicious. I don't know if I've had German food. I know I've had like bratwurst and stuff like that. The German sausages, oh. 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 That's the one thing I miss, is that I can never have German chocolate cake because it has coconut in it. And I love chocolate.
Well, the German chocolate isn't German, it's Texan.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was actually German.
No.
Oh my God. Thanks a lot, America. Call something German chocolate cake and it's not actually German. I had no idea. That's hilarious.
Yeah, region or state, Texas.
Wow.
The originator's last name was German.
Oh, that's why it's called German chocolate cake. Because the guy who created it in Texas just so happened to be of German descent.
No. His name was Samuel German.
Oh, his name... I thought you meant his last name was of German descent. His last name was German.
Yes.
Wow.
That's literally his last name.
What a confusing. I mean, I guess with the last name like German, he might have been of German descent. Who knows? Maybe it was one of those things where he came over to like Ellis Island and they're like, "What's your last name?" And he's like, "I'm German." And he's all like, "Okay, German." And he was like, "No, no, no. I was just telling you where I came from." Too late. Your name's German now. In ETS2, you had a very curvy, steep downhill at 60 kilometers an hour. Yeah, that's probably where I flipped my truck that one time.
Oh, okay.
Was your downhill section in Italy? Go ahead.
It used to be called German's chocolate cake. So it was possessive, but they dropped the possessive form, which then confused everyone to think that German was actually the country of origin.
Ah.
It originated in Dallas, Texas.
That's so funny.
Yeah. It's fun. Learning is fun.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
German chocolate cake used to be called German's chocolate cake, like GERMAN''S, so that it was his cake. But they dropped the apostrophe S and thus confused everybody, making them think it came from Germany. That's so funny. I had no idea. I grew up my entire life thinking it came from Germany. That's so funny.
Some of those rainbow moments.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That's so funny. Origins of names are very absurd. Yeah, this is one of the weird ones. Were you gonna say something?
Oh, there is a Black Forest cake that I'm not going to try to pronounce. That's a chocolate and cherry flavored cake that's from Germany. But you wouldn't like that because you don't like cherries.
Yeah, not if there's physical cherries in it.
There's cherries on top for sure.
I guess at that point I would just like chocolate cake.
Yeah, it kind of just seems like you want chocolate cake.
Yeah. Like, dude, I'd love German chocolate cake, but without the coconut. Or that specific German cherry cake.
Black Forest cake.
The Black Forest cake.
Literally translated, it's Black Forest, but the name is German.
Well, yeah, don't try to pronounce any German word. Holy crap. The German language is impressive, but also incredibly complicated. But, like, stupid simple sometimes, too.
But it sucks for you because I don't really like chocolate. So I'm never going to be like, let's make a super duper chocolate cake.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. That's why when we go to restaurants and they ask if we want dessert, I'm always all like, kinda. I don't ever get like chocolate cake or anything. So, do y'all have chocolate cake? Because if you do, I'm probably gonna get it. That's why when we went to Cheesecake Factory, I got their chocolate cheesecake.
Yeah, I don't like chocolate.
That's fine.
It's okay.
I don't care. All right, so world map. I need to drive up here. So we're going to go here, and then we're going to go here.